I got to be right now, cause I can't get much longer. Man, I've been waiting all night now. That's how long I've been on ya.
Hello, Madden Bible Nation. I am Sgibs. I am your host, and this is not your den. It is not my den, but it is the Mad Den, show number 19, aka the Laser Show, because it's the internet's most passionate show about Madden. Today starts off our new week, our new segment of a new team, which is going to be my boy Militant, your favorite team, the Baltimore Ravens. We're going to focus strictly on the Ravens all week. We're going to do depth charts, we're going to do D, we're going to do offense, and we're going to give you a full scheme at the end of the week. I'm excited about it. I know Militant is. Baltimore Ravens playbook actually has a lot of different unique things that we're going to discuss today. Is their under center strong eye formation. Great formation, we'll get into that later. But first and foremost, let's talk about our player versus player breakdown with the Baltimore Ravens. Once again, this is going to be brought to you by www.gomadden.com. A lot of great tips and forums going on over there. Please visit them when you do get a chance. Players we're going to be talking about today is Anquan Boldin and a recent acquisition, TJ Houshmandzadeh. I can say that name. But anyways, we're going to talk about these two guys. Both are dynamic guys, very similar type of receivers. One's a little older, one's a little younger, but pretty much same stat line. So Anquan Boldin, 91 overall, 87 speed, 87 agility, a 90 acceleration, 93 catch, and a 98 catch in traffic. That's ridiculous. He also boasts an 89 route running. TJ Housh has 87 overall, 84 speed, 87 acceleration, 85 agility, 92 catch. Right up top there with Anquan Boldin, 98 catch in traffic. Ridiculous. Also has a 91 route running. So again, both guys going to run good, clean routes. If I do have to pick one of these guys, this is a tough decision because they are virtually the same receiver. Boldin gives me the speed, a little bit more speed that Housh doesn't have. But the main deciding factor and why I'm going to choose Anquan Boldin is because he has 80 strength. This 80 strength is going to allow him to help in the run blocking game a little bit better. If I want to have him in pass protection, he'll help me there as well. The stronger he is, the longer he's going to hold on to those blocks. So it's a little tiny thing, but I would choose Anquan Boldin in my lineup over TJ Houshmandzadeh. As should you. I mean, leave it up to your own decision for who you want to pick, but Anquan Boldin, a little faster, a little bigger, and he's definitely a stronger player. He's a better player for what we want to do with the Ravens. Right into our user cut and computer segment. Again, this is going to be brought to you by MyMaddenPad.com. Make sure you head on over to that section over there, as well as you can shoot Shotmaster on Twitter, @Shotmaster. Make sure you get in touch with him. Guy is an EA game changer. He literally will have great advice for you. He runs a great site, so make sure you get over there. Good stuff going on at MyMaddenPad.com. So our three plays we're going to compare is the entire backfield of the Baltimore Ravens. We have Ray Rice, Willis McGahee, and Leron McClain. Ray Rice, guy's a stud. He came on last year, really showed why he was a Heisman candidate at Rutgers. He's a 90 overall, 89 speed, which, I mean, doesn't have top end speed, but he's a 97 acceleration and a 96 agility. So he gets up to his top wheel sticks as quick as possible, and he doesn't leave there. He has 80 catch, which is great in the passing game, and a very adequate 92 elusiveness. Leron McClain comes at 90 overall. That's a fullback 90 overall. Don't let that kind of steer you in the wrong direction. 79 speed, 84, 87 acceleration agility, so he's kind of a big boy. 70 catch and a 90 truck rating. Used to be one of my favorite players in the league, Willis McGahee, comes in at 83 overall, 86 speed, 82, 84 agility, acceleration agility, a 65 catch, and an 88 truck. McGahee, one of my favorite guys that has been in this league. I've seen him develop and come from a really speed type back with a lot of explosiveness to more of a big time bruiser. McGahee, one thing that I want to know is he has a 99 stiff arm. So if you run the ball with him, don't look for the highlight stick. Don't look for that. Look for the little stiff arm. That's what we want to focus on with McGahee, because he has a 99 stiff arm. Anytime you have a 99 in any category, you want to try and take advantage of that. So Willis McGahee gives stiffies all night long. No pun intended. So we're gonna have to do. We're gonna cut Leron McClain. We're going to use a Ray Rice, and we're going to computer Willis McGahee. The reason for that is because we think McGahee, with the computer, they'll throw out more stiff arms than we might running the ball ourselves with him. So again, user Ray Rice, computer Willis McGahee, and we're going to cut Leron McClain. A couple housekeeping things we want to go over today again. This Thursday, 9/9, September 9th at 8 p.m., This Week in Madden, TWIM, will be back on air live. Again, this Thursday, September 9th at 8 p.m. We have a couple special interviews coming up. One is going to be from Steve from Operation Sports. He will be on the line, so we want to welcome him into the community, welcome him into what we're doing here, as he's a great asset and he has a lot of knowledge he can bring into the game. Another thing we want to talk about is on September 18th, Saturday, starting at 1 p.m., MaddenBible will be hosting its very first Madden Tournament of all time. If you guys are in the Boston area and you can get to Framingham, Massachusetts to Gaming Underground, we would love it. We'd love to have you come out. It's a $10 buy-in. The pot is going to be huge. It's going to be a great event. We just want you guys to come out, help celebrate, and be a part of the community. Not only is it your responsibility to actually take part in this, it's your responsibility to the entire community as a whole. If we want to help and make this larger, get to the tournament, show some love, let's get this party started. Get excited, because I'm excited. I can't wait to host the first tournament ever. A couple other things we want to talk about right now. Actually, that's about it. We're going to get right into our tips. So today we're going to focus on the under center power run scheme with the Baltimore Ravens. We're going to show you not only why it's a power run, it's a very effective under center passing scheme. So alright, Madden Bible Nation, Sgibs back here. We're going to show you our tip segment here. It's from the strong H-Twins formation, the Baltimore Ravens playbook. You can call this Strong Eye Twins Week. That's what it's typically called, just to give you a familiarization factor. But again, the strong H-Twins is what it's called in the game. We're going to go into it. A couple housekeeping things we want to take care of. We want Ray Rice at backfield. We want Leron McClain at our fullback. And we want Dante Stallworth in the slot, Anquan Boldin as our flanker, and Todd Heap is our tight end. So the play we're going to want to come out in is going to be our outside zone play. It actually, on screen, it looks like it's going to be a toss, but it actually is just an off tackle. Defense is just in a standard cover 3 in a 4-6 formation. So the first play that we want to focus on is the outside zone. It's our off tackle, and every time we run this, we always want to motion Stallworth and snap when he gets to right there. As you can see, we get great blocking, get upfield, and Ray Rice just does what Ray Rice does. So we'll show you that again. It's very simple. We're trying to coax them into something else later on. So here we are. We get some nice blocking, get upfield for some positive yards. So that's our right C-gap run. Then our run audible down is our halfback dive, which is our A-gap run. So if they look like to be stacking the outside gaps, looking for that outside run, it's important that you try and look to run the ball up the middle, especially if you have an opponent that likes to run a lot of dime, maybe a lot of nickel, quarters, 3-3-5, something that the defense is weak in up the middle. That's where the dive is going to really be able to take advantage of the less numbers in the box. Our other running play is the counter weak, which you can find in this formation. This is where the motioning the Stallworth is setting up this play to be more effective. So we motion Stallworth again, snapping against the left tackle, and then we look to get upfield. As you can see, we get great blocking from here, as you're going to be able to pound the rock out of this formation. There's nothing better than Militant loving to pound the rock in Madden. And here we didn't pick up a block that time. Terrell Suggs made a great play. We'll show you the counter weak one more time. Here it is. If you can hold the block, then we would get through. That's not the point though. The point is we show you our outside run, our middle A-gap run, and our left C-gap run. So we have a complete running attack here. And now to make it even more effective, what we want to do is our quick audible right, which is, in my opinion, probably one of the best plays in the game. We're not going to even want to motion Stallworth just because we want him to go to the flat real quick. But what a lot of times you're going to see when you run the ball very effectively, they're going to move that defender in and they're going to put him in the box. And they're going to do something like this as well. They're going to bring down the defenders in the box. They're going to look to shade the run. And they're going to really only try to defend the slot defender or the slot wide receiver with their user guy. So here's where we can take advantage of that. Is this quick audible play right. All we're going to do is snap and throw to a Stallworth in the slot, and we pick up some nice big chunk yards. That's really effective because they really have to leave a defender over there. And even if they do leave a defender over there, look how we can still pick up yards. If they aren't in a cover 2, this play will be open all day, all night, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. That's how open this play is going to be. Now, other plays we have in this formation, our passing plays we like to take a look at is our play action play. We're going to look to go over the top. So this play right here, what we're going to do is we're going to streak our flanker out. Our left is Anquan Boldin. We have Stallworth running the deep post over the middle. We block our running back because we don't want the play action, as they have not updated the patch yet. And we also have a flat route and a corner route by our tight end. So obviously, if we see that the deep safety is cheating in and we can hit him deep, then we're going to take it. If we see the flats open, take the flat. Just take the yards. It doesn't have to be pretty every time. I mean, if you can hit the flat and get 20 yards like I just did there, do it. The other pass play of this formation we like is a halfback slip screen. What we like to do to run the slip screen is we like to block and send our tight ends on a streak, because if they by any chance are cheating up the middle, we're going to make them pay for it. So we streak our tight end up the middle, we send both our left receivers on drags, and then we're going to look to run and roll back a little bit left, and then dump off to our halfback out of the backfield. Once we do that, literally just get upfield. If you can, stay behind your blockers. If not, look to run upfield. Guys, another way you can enhance the outside zone, just let it go outside. Get another blocker over there, like so. And then you can, you don't have to be a robot every time. So if you do want extra blocking on the halfback dive, don't motion him and snap him right there. And he'll run up the middle for you and he'll start blocking. I mean, there's a lot of different things that you can do. I mean, if you want to run the counter weak, maybe you want to run it right, flip it right, motion Stallworth over, and then snap once it gets over here. Mix it up a little bit. Get different, and that's what's important here is what we're showing you. But this is a very effective scheme that you'll be able to use with a lot of success. I'm really excited about what's going to be coming up for the rest of the week, because not only are the Ravens one of the best teams in Madden, but they also have one of the most effective and best offensive playbooks in the game. The defensive playbook isn't that shabby as well. For another great episode of Madden TV, I am Sgibs. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for EA Sports, so we gotta say we love what they're doing. And I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for EA Sports. This is John Madden Football, NFL 2011. We're excited. Get excited. It is not your den. It is not my den, but it is the Mad Den. Show number 19. We'll see you tomorrow for show number 20.